descendants of a slave say that Harvard University is profiting off a picture of their ancestor and is also ignoring their pleas to stop.
The family filed a lawsuit earlier this year, but today they took their fight right to Harvard and brought along some surprising support. WBZ's Beth Germano has the details.
And this is Papa Renty here.
It's the haunting photo of an African slave at the center of a dispute over whether it's a personal photo belonging to the family of Tamara Lanier or Harvard University.
But when I first saw that image, it was just like a validation of all the stories that I've heard as a child.
Lanier is the great-great-great-granddaughter of Papa Renty, whose photo was taken along with his daughter Delia in 1850 by renowned Harvard zoologist Louis Agassiz as part of a study arguing that black people are inferior to white people.
Do we think Renty and Delia consented to be part of a project to justify their own enslavement? Of course not.
Tamara Lanier has found unusual allies in a lawsuit against Harvard, the descendants of Louis Agassiz, who are renouncing their great-great-great-grandfather's study, saying it's time to write history.
And I feel like I've been lifted into this extraordinary story that this woman is leading.
The family spoke by a building that bears Louis Agassiz's name. Those photographs are stored in a museum on campus as cultural artifacts.
I don't think that Harvard has a right to have absolute control and authority over the images given the circumstances of their origin.
Together, the families delivered a letter to Harvard's president, signed by 42 descendants of Louis Agassiz in support of the lawsuit, demanding Harvard turn over the rare photos, claiming the university is profiting from them. So far, Harvard hasn't commented.
Surreal when you think about the totality of the story and the fact that you have the linear descendants of Renty and the linear descendants of Louis Agassiz standing in solidarity.
And hoping to make their own history. In Cambridge, Beth Germano, WBZ News.